I feel bad. Those three words are used all the time. But here's the thing. Bad, the word bad, is not an emotion. And more importantly, saying that you feel bad can sometimes imply that you are responsible for something that you are clearly not responsible for. So today I'm going to talk about how to clearly communicate your emotions so that you understand what you feel, and then you can communicate clearly to others. The important thing to recognize is that when we say we feel bad, we kind of get stuck in that feeling, whatever that feeling might be. And we then don't know what to do about it. We're just kind of there, feeling something awful. But when we are clear about what we are actually feeling, we then have the opportunity to do something about it, and we have a better chance of feeling understood by others, which is what most of us want. So today we're going to dissect all of this and try to understand more of what we feel and how to communicate it better to others. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Pam. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and a couples counselor, and I am deeply committed to helping couples grow their relationship. So let's get started. So the word bad is often used to describe a negative kind of state that we're in or a feeling, but like I said, it's not a specific emotion. And instead, it's kind of used as a broad, subjective term that people use often to express various forms of distress. Saying I feel bad could mean anything from sadness, guilt, regret, and disappointment to physical discomfort or illness. This is why I often encourage individuals to be more specific in naming their feelings. Like I said, doing so can increase emotional awareness, improve self-understanding, and enhance communication with others. So for example, instead of saying I feel bad, you might say I feel sad if you experience a sense of loss. Or I feel guilty if you've done something that maybe doesn't align with your values. By identifying and acknowledging your specific feelings, you can better understand your emotional state and, like I said, communicate it to others. So let me share a story with you. I was recently working with someone in the counseling room, and they expressed to me that they felt bad about a coworker who was going to be fired. Or actually, I think they were fired. And this person expressed that they felt bad because they were in a role of authority and felt somehow responsible. However, as we talked about it and we really explored it, the person realized that first, she was not responsible for the person who got fired, because even though she was a supervisor, she didn't supervise him. She continued to say, though, that she felt bad. But I suggested to her that perhaps she felt compassion. And when I said that to her, she lit right up, and she realized that was exactly what she felt. And to say that she felt bad somehow led her to feeling responsible for this person, when in fact she was not. When she was able to clarify her feelings, she felt lighter and immediate relief. When you have an understanding of your emotions and you can pinpoint what you are feeling with, as much accuracy as possible, this specificity helps with self-regulations, being able to manage your emotions and also manage your reactions to different situations. Also, when we are able to identify our emotions and improve self-understanding, we're better equipped to understand why we are feeling it. And this self-understanding promotes personal growth. So just like in my example, she was just stuck in feeling bad. It felt awful to her. And though when she gained clarity about what she was feeling, she was able to let go of that so-called feeling bad and feeling responsible. I always say that what people want more than anything is to feel understood. But when you're not specific about what you're feeling, it is likely that you will not be understood by others or yourself. When we understand what we feel, it allows us to communicate so much more clearly with others in a way that can improve relationships, and others can better understand and then empathize with what we are going through. So you get so much more out of the clarity that you communicate that you're feeling. And when you identify your emotions accurately, you're going to gain insight to whatever the problem is at hand, guiding you to more effective problem-solving strategies. So, okay, how do you do this work? So expand your emotional vocabulary. Become familiar with a wider range of emotional words. Just like a painter uses a palette of many colors, we need a rich vocabulary to express the range of emotions that we are feeling accurately. Second, reflect on your emotions. Engage in self-reflections to identify exactly what you feel. When you tell yourself that you're feeling bad, try to dig deeper into what bad means to you. Are you angry, frustrated, sad, disappointed? Another great tool, and so many people resist this, and I understand it. I resisted it for years, and now I do it daily and couldn't be without it. Journaling. Don't click off. Journaling is one of the most effective tools in being able to identify and process what we're feeling. When we're writing about your day or an incident that made you feel bad, you can strive to describe your emotions more clearly when you're journaling. When we get out of our own head and we start processing it, whether you're typing on your computer or you're writing it down in a hard-cover journal, you'd be surprised at the clarity that you can gain. Another tool is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you become more in tune with your emotional state, allowing you to better identify and articulate what you are feeling. So with mindfulness, you just want to sort of stay very present, tune in, and really check in and ask yourself, okay, what exactly is it that I'm feeling? And all the other suggestions that I've given you will help you get there. Another thing that you can do is seek feedback from others, like the person I was counseling did. She spoke with me about it, and I have distance, meaning like she's just stuck in the feeling and she can't see past that. It's so hard for her. But I have distance and I know her, so I was able to understand and know about her that she's a very compassionate person. So feedback from others, not just a therapist, but friends or a partner, can provide valuable insight into what we are feeling. And make sure you discuss it with someone you trust, because they might be able to help you identify exactly what you're experiencing. And of course, like I said, professional help. If you're really just sort of struggling to identify what you're feeling, you're just feeling stuck and feeling bad, talking to a therapist can give you perspective that's hard to gain when you're in it yourself. So remember, moving forward beyond a vague term like bad when expressing our feelings fosters enhanced emotional intelligence, self-understanding, and overall mental well-being. Cultivating the ability to identify and articulate our emotions is an investment in our own emotional well-being, and it will no doubt enhance your own personal growth and improve your very important relationships. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful to you. Please leave me a comment and let me know if you've been able to move out of feeling bad and be more clear on what you are feeling and how you have benefited by doing so. I'll see you soon.